Well, I think one of the things that's been fascinating about the pandemic, right, with the book coming out pre-pandemic, a lot of companies that have been successful in pivoting and modifying workflows or in kind of seizing upon the opportunity were companies that had already innovated or were already tinkering and they obviously weren't planning to, hey, when the pandemic hits, right, we're going to be ready to go. But they were able to quickly adapt things that they were working on, and kind of leverage those kind of investments to be able to respond much more quickly than companies that were caught completely flat-footed, that weren't thinking this way, that weren't making these types of investments and really experimenting, right? And so I think it's starting, right, we're still kind of early, but certainly the stories that I hear, I can kind of point to differences between, companies that I've talked to about ones that have really been able to seize on this as an opportunity rather than ones that are kind of still struggling to cope. And so, throw whatever, exogenous, right, crisis in there. I think that's going to be very true. And again, right, the only constant is change. Expect the unexpected. I mean, that's a lot of what I talk to companies about is, that is the only thing that you can plan for. And so you've got to build in agility, you've got to build in flexibility as a core competency. And that's just a very different model than our kind of, on-prem, right, mainframe systems that don't talk to one another, don't build this platform ecosystem, mindset that we've had for such a long time in insurance. I'm Rob Galbraith, and this is The Future of Insurance.